What's up, everybody? Welcome to Outlaw Sports with Jesse and John. I'm going to be your host today, Jonathan Neckbeard Lewis. All right, guys, today I don't like giving this type of news as an Alabama fan, right? We did have an Alabama commit flip to Auburn today, and we're talking about number 2 athlete Derick Smith. This is a blow to Alabama. This is a blow to this recruiting class, but I want to get into this a little bit more because I want to pose some questions to everybody out there and see if we can get some answers. But with that being said, let's go ahead and give the general information here. 4-star, number 2 athlete in this class, athlete Derick Smith out of Selma, Alabama. So we're talking about an in-state recruit here. Did flip his commitment from Alabama and now going to Auburn. This did happen over the course of the weekend. Looks like they did have the Big Cat weekend for Auburn, which was the same thing as the cold summer cookout for Alabama, right? So that's when they get these recruits together, talking and stuff like that. So now, is this a huge surprise? Absolutely not. If you go to 24/7 Sports and read the article on there, look, this has been trending to happen for quite some time now. Now, I'll say this. He was one of Kalen DeBoer's very first heavily recruited prospects in this class. So at the beginning, yes, if you would have told me that, it would have been a big surprise. But over the course of time, he has been trending more and more to go towards Auburn. Now, he is the second one in this past couple of weeks that has flipped from Alabama to Auburn, the other one being 4-star defensive lineman Antonio Coleman. So with that being said, I'm going to have to pose the question to everybody out there and make sure to leave in the comments below. Is there a problem with Kalen DeBoer and this staff holding on to in-state prospects? And is there something Hugh Freeze is leveraging over there at Auburn to bring them over from Alabama? Or is there a problem internally at Alabama? The staff, the administration, whatever it may be, to keep these recruits on board, because one is one thing, right? No pun. But we're talking about 2 recruits, both out of Alabama and both flipping in a short amount of time from Alabama and now going to Auburn in that Hugh Freeze program. But with that being said, let's get into the specifics of him as well. Look, he is an athlete, but specifically Alabama did recruit him as a safety. That's where they wanted to position him, whereas Auburn wanted to position him at wide receiver. Right? He plays both really well, really great. He's the number 2 athlete for a reason. And let me bring up his stats here. So from this past season, we're talking about a guy that caught 46 passes for 1,487 yards and 14 touchdowns. But guys, he also carried the ball for 65 times, 1,036 yards, and 9 more touchdowns. On defense, where Alabama wanted him as a safety, 74 tackles, 15 tackles for loss, and 11 sacks on that defense. The dude on both sides of the ball is a baller, right? So now, is he great on offense? It looks like he is special. He can rise to that next level on offense, whereas Alabama, Kane Womack wanted him to play safety on that Alabama defense. I believe at the end of the day, that was a deciding factor for him to trend more towards Auburn because he wanted to play more offense. But I don't know. I have no clue. But what do you guys think? Make sure to leave in the comments below on what you guys think of this whole thing. Well, that being said, let me see if I got any more information out there. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I have. As an Alabama fan, this stings, right? So just the personal sentiment behind it, like just it being an Alabama guy, being such a highly rated prospect to go from Alabama to Auburn does sting a little bit. But hey, congrats to Auburn. You know what I mean? No angst behind it whatsoever. Obviously, not to him at all, not to Derick Smith. Congrats on going to Auburn. Hopefully, it's what you want to play that wide receiver position. I mean, this guy looks like he could be a Percy Harvin style type player. Well, we're talking about game changer, right? Not specifically what he did, but just game changing in general. And Hugh Freeze, we know he can coach the offense. We know how that offense is going to hum, right? So we know that will not become a problem at Auburn or be a problem there. But with that being said, congrats to Auburn. It's hard to say. Congrats to Derick Smith. Easier to say. Other than that, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you haven't already, make sure to like, share, and subscribe below. If you like watching videos like this pertaining to college football, recruiting, and all that good stuff, if you would like to show your support for the channel, make sure to join the membership, the channel membership known as the Outlaw Posse, for only $2.99 a month, 75 cents a week, right? So less than we'll say a half bottle of water, as JPC likes to say. Other than that, we'll catch you guys next video. And as always, Neckbeard out.